Vandami Bandezi.
Okay, Vandami, Namo Buddhaya.
I pay respect to your holiness.
Okay.
Just I will ask one question. All all Sankhara is impermanent.
Yes.
Then how the old Sankhara is update for the further life?
The reason is that, we are doing karma, right? Those
Yeah,
karma are in three ways, happening in three ways. One, there is a one karma called Ditta Dhamma Vedaniya karma. It is happening in this life, right? Then there
yeah,
is another karma called Upapajja Vedaniya karma. That means it goes to 3, 4, 5, 6 births and finish, right? And there are some karmas we called apara pariyavedaniya karma. That means it will go until the liberation, right?
yeah,
And there is a sanskar to have a birth next time. When somebody becoming enlightened, by that time he will finish all the sanskar to have another birth. Until that we are having, right? Understand, we have some sanskar to have a birth in hell, birth in animals
I
realm,
have
birth
asked one
in.
question.
Yes.
How it is possible to practitioner of impermanent process that their date will be postponed until he approach to the stream.
Yes. So this is said by the Buddha, right? It is not said by myself, right? Buddha said that because Buddhas are appearing in this world with an idea to talk about those impermanent things, right? So
Yeah,
nobody is teaching that. Other religious leaders are not talking about this. Only Buddhas are appearing, right? And
yeah,
Buddha has taught these things as a meditation, right? The I is impermanent. We have a meditation on that. If you are doing that meditation, it is the best meditation ever you can do that. But only Supreme Buddhas are appearing and teaching that meditation, no other religious leaders, right? So then
right.
Buddha knows everything. You have to think like that. I know nothing, right? That is why we say he is Supreme Buddha. That is why people are worshipping and doing everything. So, as we are the followers, we have to go ahead following the things taught by the Buddha. We'll say, you have a teacher, he says, you go to this junction, turn to the right, and then go to the next junction, you go turn to the left and go ahead, you will see a little tank, and then at that time there is another junction, you turn this way, that way. If you are following the way that your teacher taught, you will go to the destination, right? But
Yeah,
we'll say, you say that my teacher told me to turn right, but I am turning left. What will happen? You will lose the destination, right? Likewise, we
yeah,
have to follow the teachings of Buddha because Buddha knows and we don't know, right? So then Buddha said, if you are thinking like that, because when you take some, we'll say, breathe in, right? It goes to this the end of the lungs, right? And when it comes back, that breathe in ends, right? Now it is starting breathe out. Again you take breathe in, then what is happening there? Impermanence, right? Can you understand? It is happening, impermanence is there. Our eyes is impermanent, we don't know that. That is why we are still in the world. But if we can understand fully about the eye and all these six sense faculties, right? So if we have a fully understanding, then we won't love these things. We won't wish these things. We won't go to another birth. We will say goodbye to these things. We won't have craving on these things. So then we will finish the journey of samsara. As we don't have a knowledge about that, as we don't have a understanding with our wisdom, that is why we are having troubles, right? Supreme Buddha said, when you are practicing this, definitely you will be a stream entrant. Will your death will be postponed. It will happen,
Sadhu,
definitely.
sadhu, sadhu, most venerable. Thank you.
Okay.
Vandavi, respected
Namo
Banteji.
Buddhaya. Namo
Namo
Buddhaya.
Buddhaya. It is
Nice
really
meeting you.
wonderful that your discourse was very wonderful, and Buddha's
Okay.
teaching was great on this topic.
Because it is not mine, it is Buddha's, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am
But
just telling.
yes, it was about that second person, that Dhammanusari. It was
Yeah.
told, and you mentioned that the death is postponed. That I could
Not
not get
only
clearly. Death is
the
postponed, not
Dhammanusari
postponed.
person, the first person, the faith followers, that also will be postponed until he is becoming a stream entrant.
Yeah. And death is postponed for second person you used.
Not
Dhammanusari.
only the second person, faith followers and the Dhamma followers, both death will be postponed, until he is having the stream entrant.
Oh, yes. Yes. Get it. Got it.
That is the gift that you are having because of you are having faith in Buddha Dhamma Sangha.
Yeah. Sadhu.
Right?
Sadhu.
That is how you should be. That is how you should practice. So whatever you have to do is, what you have to do is just think that the Supreme Buddha is the superior one. He is the teacher. I am the student. He knows everything. I know nothing. With that, you go ahead like this, Definitely I is impermanent, right? Though we say or not, though we believe or not, it is impermanent. We don't have the knowledge. That is the problem, right?
Yeah.
We don't have the knowledge about impermanence, or else this I is impermanent. Everything is impermanent, right? So if we come to a position to understand the teachings of Buddha even a little, with that faith, Supreme Buddha said, if you have such a faith, you won't die without becoming a stream entrant. So what you have to do is just try to go up to that level. So though you are a farmer, doctor, teacher, boy, girl, man, lady, you will be able to have the stream entry. Right?
Yeah. Right.
So be happy about that. You can have the fruit in this life. That is why we say the Dhamma is Sandittika. Can have the fruit in this life. Right?
Yeah.
Understand? Okay.
Yes.